to the channel on our continuing voyage to become better blues players. My name's Mark, and in this lesson I'm going to give you an example solo that's really going to give you bending skills a proper workout. It includes 10 licks, 9 of them include bends, all different types of bends are in there, and so this will be a really good, as I say, a practice workout for you to get stuck into. We are in the key of, what are we in the key of? C today. We're over a 12 bar blues. What you're going to hear now is me playing the example solo, and then I'll come back on the other side and I'll pull all the licks apart one by one. I've already done a lesson which goes through all the mechanics of exactly how we bend notes and all the different types of bends we can do. I'm not going to cover that again in this lesson, we're just going to go through the licks. So here's the example. So that was the example there. If you'd like to see the previous lesson, there's a link in the description below where I explain all the different types of bends. I'm just going to go through the licks now. If you'd like a copy of the tab, there's a free PDF available. You're not signing up for anything. Hit me with an email. My details in the description below. Next time online, I'll simply hit reply and attach the tab to that. Tab's in PDF. If you're a Patreon supporter, you can also have the file for Guitar Pro for this as well, and the MP3 of the backing track. Okay, so yeah, if you want the tab, see details below, but I'm just going to otherwise go through and do all of the licks. So it starts with lick 1. Lick 1 comes in immediately before the first beat of the bar, so you can count it 1, 2, 3, and then we're in with this. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, first bend, we're taking this D and we're pulling it slightly sharp. I'm aiming to go a full tone. Honestly, at this speed, it doesn't really matter whether you hit that or you get the full tone or not, but I'm pushing this one up, coming down, B string, E string, and then on this 11th fret, I'm bending that up a whole tone, hold and shake it. Nice and slow. Okay, lick 2 then goes like this. I'm going to take this 10th fret of the G string, it's going to go up a whole tone, back down, and then I'm going to come off to 8. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. Okay, lick 3, a repeat and bend. We're going to go 11, up 3 times, a whole tone each time. And then third one, hold it and shake it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. Lick 4 is a bend but with 2 strings, and it goes like this. Nice and slow. Key thing with this is that that G string, we're bringing it up, we're keeping it in pitch there while we hit the B string underneath it, and then we're going back to the G string and bringing it down. One more time, nice and slow. Okay, then we've got lick 5, 2 strings together. I'm going to use the side of my finger here as much as I can. I'm going to hit those G string and B string together. Nice and slow. Okay, then lick 6. Lick 6, I'm going to take this 11th fret, I'm going to bring it up. As soon as I hit pitch, I'm going to pick it again, another 2 times, hold it and shake it before eventually bringing it back down. It goes like this. Okay, and again, nice and slow. Okay, lick 7 then goes like this. This is what I call the Albert King bends. So this includes some bending with the little finger, with the index finger as well. Nice and slow. If you've never done that bending with the index finger before, bending it, in this case I'm bending up a semitone, so or just up 1 fret. It can be quite tricky. Albert King, Stevie Ray, they use that type of thing a lot. Lick 8, we're going to do a bend down, and that goes like this. Nice and slow. Interesting thing with this is we are going from the G chord to the F chord, so I'm highlighting notes from those 2 chords. Lick 9, I call the rock and roll lick, goes like this. Actually, that was 9 and 10. Lick 9 just goes like this. Okay, so I'm taking 10 and I'm bending it up a whole tone, and then I'm hitting 8 on the B and E string together, and I'm doing that 3 times. Now, I prefer to do this with a downstroke on the bend and an upstroke on the B and E strings, but you can just do it as downstrokes. Okay, nice and slow. Okay, and then lick 10, and this is the only one that doesn't include a bend, and it's just to take us out to the solo, and it goes like this. Nice and slow. And we're targeting this note here, because that's our 5 chord, in this case a G7. So that was all the licks there. As I say, tab is available. There's also a backing track, details below if you want to, how to access the backing track. If you learn this, it'll be a really good workout for your bends, particularly if that's an area where you're struggling. Take care. I'm going to leave you with the whole solo now again with tab on screen and the names of the Patreon supporters as a way of saying thank you to them. Take care, and I'll see you soon.